channel. So I'm gonna talk about my experience, what happened to me, ghost. Alright guys, I have two stories. Before I get to it, it is subscribe my channel, comment. I'm gonna have a question for you guys. Comment about this, and before I get to it, then subscribe my channel, comment down below. And the other thing that I want to talk about is this giveaway that I have of. So I'm gonna have the video about this down below, so come and get it. Anyways, about that, so my first story about the ghost experience that I had, let's go back. Do you know I'm married? You know, I was married to my husband. He was in the Marine Corps. I met him his last 4. He did 8 years of the Marine Corps. So I want to talk about his last 4 years of his Marine Corps. Was 2 when I got with him. Well, anyways, we got married and we live in base housing. Out of base. Anyways, we lived in base housing. I like the house and all. It's like a townhouse. It was nice and all. That's when I had my first experience with the ghost. Anyways, well, actually I have different, but this one was not too creepy, but it was like, So what happened is I was sleeping downstairs because I always watch TV and fall asleep. And this time around, I felt this little kid rubbing my hand like this. So I was like, okay, it's just me. I kept on doing it for a while. And I have a son I had to take to school. And I kept on taking him. About the time he was about 9 or 8, around there. I was taking him to school. And I keep on noticing that. And this one morning, because I was taking him to school, this one morning I woke up, got downstairs, do my tea or coffee to wake up. Anyways, when I went upstairs, I saw this little boy right next to the door entry. This little boy. And I was like, I had to sleep and half awake, not drinking my coffee, but you know, trying to wake up my kid. And I was like, huh? Why is this kid here? This is early in the morning. One day this kid came to sleep over with my kids. So it turns out when I went up, I saw the kid, I stopped, and I was like, what? You know? So, but when I got a little bit more closer, the kid just disappeared. And then I was like mind-boggling, wake up my kid. Then I tell him what I saw. Went to the bedroom, took a shower, and I came out and still mind-boggling. And I was like, what? So I went downstairs, and I didn't see the kid anymore. Anyways, about that is when I got in the car with my child, I talked to my child. My child said, yeah, I've been seeing that kid all the time in my bedroom. We play. And I was like, what? And he told me that kid doesn't let me sleep. And I was like, and I told him the story, what I saw, and he was like, and my kid goes, he's a nice kid. So now I was like, what? So I was a little bit scared, but I put 2 together when the kid was, you know, I guess he passed away or something. We never knew, we and the kid knew about it, but we just like, well, it's a nice kid, it's not work herself up, so we just let it go. So we stayed there for a while, about a year. No, I take that back. 2 years we stayed in that apartment until my husband was getting out. Then we left the apartment because we had to. So that was one story. The other Another story is when I lived in I rented a house in this place with my husband, my kid, sometimes a lot of people. And I have another brother, and let's call him Michael. My brother Michael was living with us. And then I have a grandpa that kind of looks like my brother Michael. And I was living there for a while. Living there for a big while. And you know, my brother Michael lives there, so everything was fine. And then this one day, because he goes to work, he does his stuff, and I'm cooking around the morning. I'm cooking. This is another story with the ghost. Anyways, I'm cooking, making something to eat, and I have 2 chihuahuas, and they're on the couch, and I'm like there doing something. I don't know what I was cooking, but I was cleaning. I think I was cleaning an onion or something, cleaning off the something, and then I turned around and I saw my grandpa with my chihuahuas. At first, I thought I saw my brother Michael there. Right there. And I was about to ask him, how did he came in if the kitchen's right here and the door of the outside? The door of the outside is right here. Now I'm like, what? And I was just cleaning something. I guess it was an onion I was cleaning. And I was turned up, and that's when I thought I saw my brother Michael there. And I was like, what? So that's what I thought. I thought I saw my brother Michael. I thought he was right there, but a little bit different. Like his clothes were like different, like around 50s, 60s, around there. And his nose was a little bit different, but I was like, what? And I was just mind-boggling because I thought he was gonna knock at the door, but I was like, what? Where is he? He always comes to the door, so I was like, what? So I was confused, and my dogs were just looking at it, looking at the spirit, and looking at it, and I was like, what the? I was like mind-boggling that my dogs were just looking at the spirit, and I was like, what? But when I was about to, when I saw that, I was frozen for a little bit, and I was saying my grandpa, I thought it was my brother. I was so confused, and I was about to ask him how did he came and sat there without me knowing, without knocking the door or opening the door, because I will know. But when I'm about to ask that question, it disappeared, and I was a little bit scared, and I was like, what? That was the 2 stories. That one like scared me a little bit, but I was like, what? So yeah, those are my 2 scary times that I saw ghosts. I have more if you want me to talk about it. Well, anyways, of my 2 ghost stories, write to my channel, describe. Oh, my question is for you guys. This is my question, and I'll answer. My question is, have you experienced anything like the activity of a ghost, or a past member who passed away, or some ghost story that you wonder if you had that kind of experience? So that's my question for you guys. So I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe to my channel and comment about that question if you guys had experience with the ghost. So and answer me that, tell me a story or something. So I will see you guys next time, and bye.